watch the last sliver disappear tonight. The moon let go of every borrowed light. No performance for the sky, no need to glow. Just the quiet courage of letting go. I've been carrying the weight of who I used to be. Every version that I wore for someone else to see. But tonight the sky is modeling something new. That empty is the bravest thing you can move into. New moon, new me, starting from the invisible. Beginning in the space that feels indivisible. New moon, new me, no light required to start. Just the steady quiet beating of a willing heart. I don't need to see the whole road to take the step. I don't need to have it figured out just yet. New moon, new me, and in this dark I know the next version of myself is ready now to grow. I wrote down everything I'm leaving here tonight. Old habits and the stories I held too tight. The name I called myself when things went wrong. The shape I kept myself in for too long. I folded up the list and let the night air take it. Some intentions don't need witnesses to make it. Just me and the new moon and an open door. Becoming who I haven't been before. New moon, new me, starting from the invisible. Beginning in the space that feels indivisible. New moon, new me, no light required to start. Just the steady quiet beating of a willing heart. I don't need to see the whole road to take the step. I don't need to have it figured out just yet. New moon, new me, and in this dark I know the next version of myself is ready now to grow. Every month the moon reminds me of this truth, that disappearing isn't dying, it's a kind of rebirth. She comes back fuller every single time she goes, and so do I. That's something only darkness knows. New moon, new me, starting from the invisible. Beginning in the space that feels indivisible. New moon, new me, no light required to start. Just the steady quiet beating of a willing heart. I don't need to see the whole road to take the step. I don't need to have it figured out just yet. New moon, new me, and in this dark I know the next version of myself is ready now to grow. So here I stand beneath the absent moon, not lost, not late, arriving right on time. And soon what I'm becoming hasn't shown its face just yet. No wind tonight to stir the surface up. Just a glass like calm that fills my cup. has finally gone to rest, and something deep inside me follows its request. I used to need the motion just to feel alive, the rushing current telling me that I could thrive, but still was never empty, still was never lost. I just never knew the beauty that the stillness caused. Still waters run deeper than the eye can see. Still waters holding more than I believed could be. No wave, no storm, no current pulling me along. Just the quiet truth that still can still be strong. A different kind of poise. Still waters, that's where I find me, in the deep and undisturbed and finally free. I watch the reflection of the moonless sky, a perfect dark that doesn't ask me why, just accepts the shape of everything I bring and holds it without judgment, holds it without sting. There's a wisdom in the water that stays in place, that doesn't rush to fill the empty space. It waits until the moment calls it forth and moves with all the quiet power of its worth. Still waters running deeper than the eye can see. Still waters holding more than I believed could be. No wave, no storm, no current pulling me along. Just the quiet truth that still can still be strong. Still waters don't announce themselves with noise. They move beneath the surface with a different kind of poise. Still waters, that's where I find me, in the deep and undisturbed and finally free. Maybe I was always this beneath the rush, a depth that needed quiet more than push. The still was always there below the noise I made, waiting for the moment when the chaos finally fades. Still waters running deeper than the eye can see. Still waters holding more than I believed could be. No wave, no storm, no current pulling me along. Just the quiet truth that still can still be strong. Still waters don't announce themselves with noise. They move beneath the surface with a different kind of poise. Still waters, that's where I find me, in the deep and undisturbed and finally free. I let myself go, still beneath the moonless night, not sinking, not surrendering, just releasing the fight. The deepest part of me was always calm below. I unplugged everything that made a sound, turned off every light and let the hush come down. No hum of screens, no blow behind the blind, just the raw, unfiltered quiet of my mind. At first it felt like falling without ground, like reaching for a frequency I couldn't find. But slowly something shifted in the air, a voice beneath the silence, always there. No sound, no light, just me and what remains when everything is stripped away. What stays? No sound, no light, the truth is kinda still, where the noise of who I pretend to be goes still. I didn't know that I had been so loud inside, so full of borrowed voices telling me how to survive. No sound, no light, and in that hollow space I finally heard my own voice take its place. The thoughts came first like traffic through the town, a rush of everything I've been pushing down. No regrets and questions without names, feelings I've been numbering without their frames. But I didn't run, I let them pass on through, like clouds that cross the sky and then undo. And what was left when all the noise moved on was something clear and steady, like the space before a song. No sound, no light, just me and what remains when everything is stripped away. What stays? No sound, no light, the truth is kinda still, where the noise of who I pretend to be goes still. I didn't know that I had been so loud inside, so full of borrowed voices telling me how to survive. No sound, no light, and in that hollow space I finally heard my own voice take its place. Patient as a night, waiting to be given voice, not demanding, not competing, just alive. The realest part of me that learned to wait and survive. No sound, no light, just me and what remains when everything is stripped away. What stays? No sound, no light, true is kinda still, where the noise of who I pretend to be goes still. I didn't know that I had been so loud inside, so full of borrowed voices telling me how to survive. No sound, no light, and in that hollow space I finally heard my own voice take its place. So I come back here when the world gets too wide, pull the plug on everything and go back inside. The voice that knows me best has never needed light. I used to run from everything that shade, convinced the dark was something to evade. But shadows don't arrive to swallow light, they come because the light is burning bright. I found the shadow following my steps, not chasing me but keeping all my depths. A quiet companion made of what I am, the part of me that needs no reprimand. Soft like shadow, gentle on the ground, the kind of dark that doesn't make a sound. Soft like shadow, holding what the light forgets to carry through the middle of the night. I used to think that soft meant I was weak, but shadow is the language light can't speak. Soft like shadow, teaching me to be at home inside the darker parts of me. The shadow of a tree is not its shame, it's proof that something living staked its claim. And I have cast a shadow all my life, through every joy and every stretch of strife. My shadow knows the shape of who I am, without the need to edit or exam. It follows without asking to be seen, the loyal dark that lives in the between. Soft like shadow, gentle on the ground, the kind of dark that doesn't make a sound. Soft like shadow, holding what the light forgets to carry through the middle of the night. I used to think that soft meant I was weak, shadow shows and let the soft dark teach me what it knows. Not a wound, not a warning, not a wall, just the quietest, most honest part of all. Soft like shadow, gentle on the ground, the kind of dark that doesn't make a sound. Soft like shadow, holding what the light forgets to carry through the middle of the night. I used to think that soft meant I was weak, but shadow is the language I can't speak. Soft like shadow, teaching me to be at home inside the darker parts of me. I let my shadow walk beside me now. No longer running, no longer wondering how. The softest part of me was always meant to stay. I've been holding on for longer than I should, pressing wishes to my chest like they were wood, afraid that if I loosened up my grip, everything I ever wanted would just slip. But holding tight was never how things grew. A closed hand can't receive what's coming through. Tonight I'm standing underneath the sky and choosing to release without a reason why. Open hands tonight, palms up to the dark, letting go of every wish locked in my heart. Open hands tonight, no grasping, no control, just the quiet act of trusting with my soul. What I released tonight was never truly mine to keep. It belongs to something wider, something deep. Open hands tonight, and in the letting go, I'll make the room for something better I don't yet know. I name them one by one beneath my breath, the ones I loved, the ones that caused me stress. I thank them for the lessons that they brought, then loosen every finger one by one distraught. There's a strange relief in finally saying when, and knowing that the holding was the burden all along. Open hands don't mean that I stop caring, they mean I trust the universe with what I'm bearing. Open hands tonight, palms up to the dark, letting go of every wish locked in my heart. Open hands tonight, no grasping, no control, just a quiet act of trusting with my soul. What I released tonight was never truly mine to keep. It belongs to something wider, something deep. Open hands tonight, and in the letting go, I'll make the room for something better I don't yet know. The tightest grip I ever had left the deepest marks, but open hands have always been the bravest hearts. What flows in freely only comes to open palms, and what was meant for me will find me in the calm. Open hands tonight, palms up to the dark, letting go of every wish locked in my heart. Open hands tonight, no grasping, no control, just the quiet act of trusting with my soul. What I released tonight was never truly mine to keep. It belongs to someone Somehow that's the fullest I have ever been. Open hands, open hands, open hands tonight. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I stood outside and searched the sky for proof that everything would hold beneath this roof. But the proof doesn't live in what the eye can find. Sometimes it only lives inside the mind. I've been demanding signs before I take a step, collecting reassurance like a safety net. But faith was never meant to come with guarantees. It lives in moving forward without certainties. Trust the night, even when it shows you nothing. Trust the ground beneath your feet when everything is bluffing. Trust the night, the light you need is coming. Even silence has a heartbeat. Even still water is running. I don't need the whole sky to know I'm not alone. I don't need to see the harvest to believe I've sown. Trust the night and let it hold you like it knows that what is meant for you will find you as it grows. The sailors used to navigate by what they couldn't touch. A star so far away and yet it meant so much. They didn't need to hold it in their hand to steer. Just the knowing it was constant kept them clear. And I have navigated harder seas than this by trusting what I felt uncertainty when I miss. The night has never once abandoned what it holds. It just keeps its promises in ways that can't be told. Trust the night, even when it shows you nothing. Trust the ground beneath your feet when everything is bluffing. Trust the night, the light you need is coming. Even silence has a heartbeat. Even still water is running. I don't need the whole sky to know I'm not alone. I don't need to see the harvest to believe I've sown. Trust the night and let it hold you like it knows that what is meant for you will find you as it grows. Every morning, never witnessed, followed every night. Every single time the darkness gave way to the light. Not once did the sun forget to make his way back home. So why do I keep thinking I'll be left here all alone? Trust the night, even when it shows you nothing. Trust the ground beneath your feet when everything is bluffing. Trust the night, the light you need is coming. Even silence has a heartbeat. Even still water is running. I don't need the whole sky to know I'm not alone. I don't need to see the harvest to believe I've sown. Trust the night and let it hold you like it knows that what is meant for you will find you as it grows. So I close my eyes and breathe the darkness in. Let the night become the place where I begin. What I cannot see tonight is already on its way. There's a sacred kind of in-between, the held breath before the morning scene, when everything is possible and nothing yet is known, and the self you're becoming hasn't fully shown. I used to rush the space, afraid to stay too long, convinced that I was lost if I wasn't moving on. But there's a wisdom that lives only in the way, a ripening that happens just before the gate. Before the light returns, I learn to trust the in-between. Before the light returns, I find the parts of me unseen. This is not the ending and it's not the void of loss. It's the sacred space of becoming worth every cost. Before the light returns, the seed is doing all its work, underground and quiet where the future starts to stir. Before the light returns, I am already whole, just resting in the darkness as it readies up my soul. I sit inside the not yet and the almost there, the space between the question and the answered prayer. No proof of what is coming, no guarantee ahead, just a knowing in my body more than what I've read. The caterpillar doesn't know what waits beyond the shell, doesn't have a timeline, doesn't need to tell. It simply trusts the process of dissolving to reform, and what emerges on the other side withstands the storm. Before the light returns, I learn to trust the in-between. Before the light returns, I find the parts of me unseen. This is not the ending and it's not the void of loss. It's the sacred space of becoming worth every cost. Before the light returns, the seed is doing all its work, underground and quiet where the future starts to stir. Before the light returns, I am already whole, just resting in the darkness as it readies up my soul. What if the waiting is the most important part? Not the pause between the chapters, but the heartbeat of the art. The moon doesn't apologize for disappearing from the sky. She trusts herself enough to say goodbye. Before the light returns, I learn to trust the in-between. Before the light returns, I find the parts of me unseen. This is not the ending and it's not the void of loss. It's the sacred space of becoming worth every cost. Before the light returns, the seed is doing all its work, underground and quiet where the future starts to stir. Before the light returns, I am already whole, just resting in the darkness as it readies up my soul. So I settle into all that I don't know and let the unseen version of me continue to grow. The light will find me ready when it comes back home. I never thank the darkness for its part in shaping all the chambers of my heart. Every fear that held me through the night was quietly preparing me for light. Without the cold I wouldn't know the warmth. Without the calm I wouldn't know the storm. The dark was not my enemy or my end. It was the patient teacher and the friend. The other side of light is chapter of the universe. I wouldn't know the sunrise half as well without the dark that only night can tell. I think of every valley that I crossed, every treasure hiding in the lost, the broken roads that led me somewhere true, the darkest nights that introduced me to a version of myself I hadn't met, the one who rises even when she's not ready yet. The dark didn't diminish what I am, it carved me into something I now understand. The other side of light is where I learned that everything I have was somehow earned through the seasons that I thought would never pass, through the nights I wasn't sure I'd ever last. The other side of light is not a curse, it's the necessary chapter of the universe. I wouldn't know the sunrise half as well without the dark that only night can tell. So I look back on the dark without regret, grateful for the lessons I could not have yet. Without walking through the valley of the low, there are things about myself I never know. The other side of light is where I learned, and everything I have was somehow earned through the seasons that I thought would never pass, through the nights I wasn't sure I'd ever last. The other side of light is not a curse, it's the necessary chapter of the universe. I wouldn't know the sunrise half as well without the dark that only night can tell. I place my hand upon the dark and say thank you for every night that broke me and came through. The light means more because I know its other side. Yeah. The daytime asks me who I need to be, performance in the noise and what they see. But when the sun goes down and lights go out, the night already knows what I'm about. No agenda in the dark, no role to fill, just the honest conversation of the still. The night has watched me cry and watched me heal, and never once asked me to conceal what the night knows. Nobody else can touch the version of me that loves and hurts too much. What the night knows is beneath the day, in the truest self I only show this way. She holds my contradictions without judgment, keeps my secrets like a sacred covenant. What the night knows is enough for me, the part of me that only darkness gets to see. I've confessed things to the ceiling in the dark that I've never had the courage to remark. The fears I dress in daylight as ambition, the longing underneath each decision, and the night receives it all without a word. Every unpolished truth is finally heard. No fixing and no solving, just the space to exactly who I am in this place. What the night knows, nobody else can touch. The version of me that loves and hurts too much. What the night knows lives beneath the day. In the truest self, I only show this way. She holds my contradictions without judgment. Keeps my secrets like a sacred covenant. What the night knows is enough for me. The part of me that only darkness gets to see. Maybe I don't need the whole world to know my name. Maybe the night knowing me is enough to keep the flame. Some things stay sacred when they stay between just me and all the dark and what it means. What the night knows, nobody else can touch. The version of me that loves and hurts too much. What the night knows lives beneath the day. In the truest self, I only show this way. She holds my contradictions without judgment. Keeps my secrets like a sacred covenant. What the night knows is enough for me. The part of me that only darkness gets to see. So I give the night what daylight never sees. Every tender, unguarded part of me. And the night holds all of it. And asks for nothing more. I wrote my wishes down in careful ink, then watched them curl and vanish at the brink. The paper carton rose up in the flame, and everything I wanted lost its name. I thought that burning meant that I had failed, that dreams released were dreams that had been jailed. But smoke doesn't disappear into the air, it just becomes too wide for walls to bear. Written in smoke, rising up and gone, not lost but transformed into something that moves on. Written in smoke, formless and yet free, carried on the wind to where it needs to be. Some wishes can't be held inside a page, they need the open sky to find their stage. Written in smoke, and maybe that's the way. The ones that matter most were never meant to stay. I used to grip my dreams like they could run, convinced that holding tight was how it's done. But what I held so hard began to bend, and what I freed came back around again. There's a kind of trust in letting something burn, a willingness to release what you can't earn. The smoke knows where to go without a map, it finds the open sky through every gap. Written in smoke, rising up and gone, not lost but transformed into something that moves on. Written in smoke, formless and yet free, carried on the wind to where it needs to be. Some wishes can't be held inside a page, they need the open sky to find their stage. Written in smoke, and maybe that's the way. The ones that matter most were never meant to stay. What if every wish I ever let go was planted in myself somewhere I'll never know, rising like the smoke above the flame, and arriving as a blessing with a different name. Written in smoke, rising up and gone, not lost but transformed into something that moves on. Written in smoke, formless and yet free, carried on the wind to where it needs to be. Some wishes can't be held inside a page, they need the open sky to find the stage. Written in smoke, and maybe that's the way the ones that matter most were never meant to stay. I watched the last of it dissolve and drift away, and feel a strange relief I cannot name today. What's written in the smoke was always meant to fly. I stepped outside where no one else could hear, and turned my face up to the atmosphere. No words prepared, no polished little speech, just the truest thing that lives beyond my reach. I've been carrying this wish for far too long, too afraid to say it, too afraid it's wrong. But tonight the absent moon feels safe enough to hold the tender weight of what I can't give up. Whisper to the moon, let her keep the secret. Something this delicate deserves a place to live in. Whisper to the moon, no need to shout it loud, just breathe it to the night and let it find the cloud. She's been holding wishes longer than we know, taking what we offer and deciding where they go. Whisper to the moon and finally let it free, the thing I've kept so close, it almost swallowed me. I named it for the first time in the air, released the shape of it without a care. Not asking for a guarantee or sign, just trusting that my wish deserves to shine. There's something about speaking to the sky that lifts the weight without demanding why. No judgment in the stars, no deadline set, just infinite permission to not give up yet. Whisper to the moon, let her keep the secret. Something this delicate deserves a place to live in. Whisper to the moon, no need to shout it loud, just breathe it to the night and let it find the cloud. She's been holding wishes longer than we know, taking what we offer and deciding where they go. Whisper to the moon and finally let it free, the thing I've kept so close, it almost swallowed me. Even on the night she doesn't show her face, the moon is still receiving every wish we place. Nothing whispered to the dark is ever truly lost, it travels further than we know without a cause. Whisper to the moon, let her keep the secret. Something this delicate deserves a place to live in. Whisper to the moon, no need to shout it loud, just breathe it to the night and let it find the cloud. She's set free. I've been writing on the same one page too long. The ink's so thick with history, I can't tell right from wrong. Every line a reminder of a version I outgrew, but I kept on adding words when I should have started new. Tonight I set the old page down beside the moon. Not with anger, not with sorrow, not a moment too soon. I don't erase what happened or pretend it wasn't real. I just choose a brand new surface on which to write and heal. Clean slate, white space, open and unwritten. A page so fresh, the possibility is hidden. Clean slate, no way of what came before. Just the quiet invitation of an unrecorded shore. I'm not running from the story that I've lived. I'm just choosing how much space the past gets to be given. Clean slate, in this stillness I create the first new word of everything I'm meant to say. I laid out every habit like old clothes upon the bed. Looked at what still fits and what I've simply outgrown instead. Some I folded gently, grateful for the wear. Some I let go without a second look or care. And what remains is lighter than I thought it'd be. Just the core of who I am beneath the history. Not defined by every choice that brought me here, but free to write a different story starting this new year. Clean slate, white space, open and unwritten. A page so fresh, the possibility is hidden. Clean slate, no weight of what came before. Just the quiet invitation of an unrecorded shore. I'm not running from the story that I've lived. I'm just choosing how much space the past gets to be given. Clean slate, and in this stillness I create the first new word of everything I'm meant to say. Blank doesn't mean broken, empty doesn't mean lost. A clean slate isn't free, but worth every single cost. The white space holds the greatest kind of power. The seed before the bloom, the quiet before the hour. Clean slate, white space, open and unwritten. A page so fresh, the possibility is hidden. Clean slate, no weight of what came before. Just the quiet invitation of an unrecorded shore. I'm not running from the story that I've lived. I'm just choosing how much space the past gets to be given. Clean slate, and in this stillness I create the first new word of everything I'm meant to say. I pick up something new to write my name. Not the signature of loss or guilt or shame. Just the handwriting of someone who began again. The sky pulled every diamond from its place, left nothing but an empty velvet space. No compass in the heavens, no familiar light, just the honest, undivided dark of night. I stepped outside expecting something there, a constellation written in the air. But the sky had nothing left to offer me, just an open invitation to be free. Midnight without stars, nowhere left to navigate, no borrowed light to lean on, nothing left to imitate. Midnight without stars, just the sky and what it holds, a darkness wide enough to carry all my untold. I used to need a constellation just to find my way, but maybe I was always meant to trust myself today. Midnight without stars, and I am not afraid. I am the light I was looking for, already made. I traced the shapes of what used to be there, the outlines of the stories in the air. But blank skies have a language of their own, a different kind of map for finding home. There is a freedom in the sky that holds no guide, no predetermined path for me to follow, to ride, just the infinite and open, asking what I'll do when the only light available is the one I carry through. Midnight without stars, nowhere left to navigate, no borrowed light to lean on, nothing left to imitate. Midnight without stars, just the sky and what it holds, a darkness wide enough to carry all my untold. I used to need a constellation just to find my way, but maybe I was always meant to trust myself today. Midnight without stars, and I am not afraid. I am the light I was looking for, already made. The absence of the stars is not a punishment or sign, it's just the universe exhaling, making room for mine. A sky that clears itself of everything that's shown, so I can learn to shine completely on my own. Midnight without stars, nowhere left to navigate, no borrowed light to lean on, nothing left to imitate. Midnight without stars, just the sky and what it holds, a darkness wide enough to carry all my untold. I used to need a constellation just to find my way, but maybe I was always meant to trust myself today. Midnight without stars, and I am not afraid. I am the light I was looking for, already made. I lift my face up to the starless open sky, no longer asking it to tell me who I was never up there. It was always here inside. Holding on to pieces of a story that had changed, trying to fix what was already slipping slowly out of place. I kept walking in a circle. Every step felt just the same, just one more moment while I slowly lost my way. ここからやり直せる I don't have to stay the same. Every scar I carry now doesn't have to write my name. I can breathe beyond the silence. I can step into the truth. Even if it feels uncertain, I can choose a different route. I was scared to leave the version of the life I thought I knew. Even if it felt like breaking, even if it wasn't true, I held on to every maybe, like it meant I couldn't go. But I see it in the distance, there's a path I didn't know. ここからやり直せる I can leave what's holding me. I don't need to carry forward